Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know, I'm Christine. I have two Instagram pages. I have Alexine03 and I have Christine Alicia, which also would be on my blog as well. When it comes up, I'll let everyone know when it actually goes live. But I'm gonna pretty much be doing this makeup look right here. I did do reels for it, so if you haven't seen it, then it is on my IG. I'll link it down below and also in the description box as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I already put the Louise shade base. It's a cosmetic base, I'm sorry. The Louise base. It's Rumor 02, so Rumor number 2. And, oh, my hairs are sticking out. Whoops. And I already put some on, but I'm going to blend it out just for a smooth canvas. I don't want any lines or anything like that, any creases. Just really smooth that out. I'm going to be working with two palettes today. The 39L Hit the Lights by Morphe, and also you already know the 35S Sweet Oasis palette. I'm telling you guys, if you don't already know, I'm obsessed with that palette. But all I'm going to use from the 39L Hit the Lights palette is the yellow that's in there. So we're actually going to start off with the 35S Sweet Oasis palette. And I have this Morphe M574. It's more like I would say more like a crease brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Infinity Pool first. Okay, and then we're going to darken it up with Hidden Cove. But we're going to start off with Infinity Pool. And then what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go on that outer crease. And I'm going to dab it in first just so I can outline exactly where I want the color to go. Kind of mapping it out. And then I'm going to lightly start blending it. And I'm going to go a little more up. I'm going to blend it upwards. No need to blend all the way up. We will get to that point. We're going to actually add more colors when we go up. So right here, I'm just going to go as far as I can bring that color up without adding more blues. Yes, my daughter is in the room with me, so if you hear her, my other one's still apparently napping. Alright, now I'm not going all the way in because as you see, I have like this magenta purple on the inner crease. Well, inner outer crease. Go in just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead with Picture Perfect. And this is also a small, I would say, crease-like brush. I like to use these brushes because I have limited space to work with. So I just prefer the smaller the brush, the easier it is to maneuver the color and blend it out more. And have more of a precise application. And same with this color, I'm just kind of mapping it out first. You want to make sure it's even with the blue when you start blending it up. And we will go back to blending these two colors. I'm just going to leave it like that as of now. I kind of just want to place all the colors down first. Like I said, I'm big on mapping it out. And then we'll get back to adding more color and blending and so forth. So on that count, I'm going to add a little bit more of the P. Louise on my hand. And then I'm going to grab this small, it's just a waiver brush. You guys already know I have these forever. I'm going to get new brushes, just so I could tell you guys exactly what brushes I'm using. It's going to take me a while because I have to like the brushes I buy. So I'm going to have to really start looking at reviews and things like that. I didn't get much color on the eyelid, so I didn't bother cleaning it. But if you did, just grab a little bit of, I mean, I have micellar water. Just grab a little bit with a Q-tip and clean off any excess color on the lid. I apologize again for my daughter being in the background. I have to buy an extra battery for my camera. The problem was that my camera died. I do the other eye while she was sleeping, so I kind of had to wait and charge it. So I kind of went 2 up, but like I said, we're going to go back with more colors so we can fix that later. And it'll actually look a lot more vibrant and bring the color out a lot more. All right. So now with the same brush, I just go in with the yellow in the 39L Hit the Lights palette. I mean, work with whatever palettes you have similar to these colors or whatever color combination you like. But this is actually a really simple makeup look. I love how it turned out, and it's very simple. But I'm going back in with the yellow, and it's gonna look brighter on the brush and on the palette. If you have a cream yellow, that'll be the best. My cream yellow looked more like a taxi yellow. It didn't go well with my blouse. So I'm gonna go ahead and start dabbing that color in. I'm not really blending it because I'm gonna end up taking off a lot of the P. Louise that I just put on, or the eyeshadow base. I like to outline the outer part first and then bring the color into the lid. I feel like it just gives it more of a precise application. And you see, I added more yellow on this one, and that's usually what happens. So I'm gonna go back and touch up this yellow. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna do it up to kind of mid-lid. I am gonna add pink, but I'm gonna do it mid-lid. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go back to the 35S Sweet Oasis palette. And I'm kind of gonna do a blend of pink. So I'm gonna start off with the Private Villa. And my brush already has the darker pink to it, but it honestly doesn't matter because you're gonna end up getting to the darker pink. So or the magenta, whatever color you want to call it, pretty much the picture perfect. You're gonna end up getting into the picture perfect. So just go ahead, just touch that light pink. It's all right. And you're gonna start from that inner lid with that lighter pink and blend outwards. And then we're going to go ahead and go to Picture Perfect. And that's going to go on the outer part of that pink. It's just for it to look more of a blend. It looks more neat and well put together that way. If you just go from a light color to a real dark color, personally, I don't feel like it works well. I usually have to make it blend out, if that makes sense. I like do different hues. You know, like you have a pink hue, so you're going to start with a light and then a darker pink and then a darker pink. Personally, that's how I feel my makeup application comes out better. And when everyone says it's well blended together, that's how it looks well blended together. So, like I said, I'm on that Picture Perfect, and I'm kind of blending it out as well. Don't go too far because, you know, blue and pink will make purple, and you don't want it to be purple. So, I have that, see how I have the blue. You see how I have that turquoise blue on the outer corner? That's what I want. So I'm just going to touch up that pink just a little bit. If it's not perfect, it's okay. We'll go back to it. Like I said, you don't want to mix those blues together. I mean, the blue and the pink together. So now I'm going to go back with this crease brush. And I'm going to go back to Infinity Pool. And touch that outer corner with the Infinity Pool. You can even bring it up if you like. You can even bring it up if you like. Yes, we're going to blend this in a minute. Just, like I said, let's just add these colors in. So now I'm going in with a clean, fluffy brush. It's just to blend these all together up here. Yes, it might make a purple, but it'll be a very slight purple. So don't blend too far. It's just that harsh line. Kind of smooth it out a little bit. Here we go. Now you're more than welcome to go back, clean any areas you want to clean up, touch up any areas you want to touch up. Like I want to touch up the pink. There we go. And then I definitely want to touch up the yellow again, but I'm going to go back to the yellow in a minute since it's a different palette. Really cut that line right there. I want to go back with Sail Away since it's the top color and bring that in. Now just kind of evening them out. I don't want the eyes to look different. Alright, and then I'm going to go back to the Sweet Oasis palette and touch up the underbrow, pretty much the brow bone, with white. It's just so the blue actually ends up blending in very well with it, and it doesn't look as sloppy or messy. And I'm going to do it on both sides. I have to do my eyebrows, so it looks a hot mess, but I'm just kind of cleaning up that area. I'm gonna grab my concealer brush because it has a little bit of concealer left on it. I kind of just like to go back and clean out the area. Why is it now I can't find anything? Right here, in my face. So, like I told you before, I always have like a towel of some sort with alcohol on it, and I like to just kind of clean the brushes off as I go. So, I'm going to go ahead and just clean up my area a little bit, because I feel like it got out of hand there. See, and then this side, I must have cleaned it too much. All right. So now my hair is looking crazy. It's because it's time for a wash. Trying to look decent for you. All right, so now I'm gonna put mascara and lashes on. All right. Just a heads up, I am using the Lily lashes. This is when they first started, and I still have these lashes because I barely use them because I love them so much. I was like, no, I can't use them too much. So I still have them, but I'm gonna start off with the Better Than Sex mascara. You already know. And bring my lashes. I don't want to put too much because I don't want them to curl too much where it gives me a hard time to put my lashes on. But these lashes I've had for so long, so I did cut them. I trimmed them where it's kind of just the outer corner. So you can still see the makeup look, and it's still, you know, obviously the lashes always bring out the look. So I'm going to go ahead and put this lash on. And I didn't put liner on before I put my lashes on. Why? Is because all I want to do is fill in the inner gap. So I'm going to actually go back with the liner and fill in that inner gap. You'll see what I'm talking about because the lashes are so thick. The band is going to be all on the outer corner and it's going to throw me off. So I just touch it up a little bit in the inner corner. And I'll touch it up in the inner corner more with the mascara as well. So let's get these babies on real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and touch up those inner lashes, like I said, with the tip of the wand. And I touched up a little bit of the lash. But you see what I'm saying? So now I'm going to actually curl this. And then go back with this. I'm using, you probably have a lash applicator. I don't, so I'm using tweezers. And bring that down just a little bit. It seems like these are a little more clumped together than the other ones. But you see what I'm saying? Now it looks awkward. It's like making my eye look weird. So I'm going to go in with liner. These lashes are going to have to go. Like, I've had them for so long, but they're giving up on me. They're not looking that great. I kind of close my eye a little bit and I just follow the tip of that, of the band from the eyelash and just finish it off in a way. And then I touch up any spots. Then of course I glitter all over these lashes. So I'm kind of just cleaning that up. I'm so sorry, you guys. I really have to start buying product and things that are gonna look presentable on camera. Let's add a little bit of highlighter on the inner corners. You know I love me some of this Black Radiance liquid highlighter. So I'm gonna grab a little pencil brush, just dab it. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna add that blue on the bottom line. I'm actually gonna Oh yes, that works beautifully. See that? Wow, that looks beautiful. And then it has the glitter to it too. I prefer the yellow, but if I had like that cream liner yellow, I could have done it on the waterline. And that would have looked bomb. So if you have it, do it. Tag me. Let me know. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Better Than Sex mascara. And, ooh, let that dry because I already messed it up. And those bottom lashes out. Bring them out. Alright. So this is the finished look. I hope you all like it. If you redo this look, please tag me. My Instagram will be down below again and in the description box. I'll tag all my products on the description box. And I hope to see you all on my next video. Bye.